Alright everyone, I'm back with another video. This time we've got a Civic, Honda Civic in. It's an old EF Civic. And it's not just any Civic, it's got a D16 Turbo. So the customer came in and asked for to make a new downpipe. Currently it's got it did have a downpipe on the screamer pipe that relocated back into the downpipe. The downpipe was extremely small for the size of the turbo. It's actually small on the intake there. This is it here. Yep. It was also leaking. As you can see, you've got an inch and 3/4 for the wastegate there, and 2 1/4 inch for the downpipe. So we made just say it down here, we made a 3-inch downpipe with a new turbo flange, and then we're going to do an individual screamer pipe off the wastegate here and shoot it off down below the chassis there, right at the bottom. That should make some more noise and a few flames. A nice little bit of kit. Mid-90s Civic. It's got some nice gear on it. Got some good suspension. Sanded up. It's got factory suspension on the back as well. It's got a brace at the front with some tie bars that go at the wishbones. Nice suspension there. So yeah, that's the downpipe, comes down here. Tails off into 2.5 inch and kicks up a little bit because the exhaust, with the car being really low, the exhaust sits really low, so we kicked it back up. It terminates from what we've done at the flange here, and that's the existing exhaust. And then right at the back, where the back box is, it was rattling, so the baffles inside the back box are gone, so we'll put a new back box on. That's a nice little bit of kit. You have to excuse the shakiness that the gimbal battery was flat. WRC mini replica. Yeah, so again, we tied it in the existing system, made a back box, and then we tied in again to the tailpipe that was already there. Nice suspension on the back, nice wishbones, nice little car. So I'll get some videos of it running, see what the screamer pipe sounds like. Yep. Yeah, so the Civic, we've made a 3-inch turbo downpipe. We've had a new flange machined, 3-inch straight from the turbo, and then it reduces to 2.5 inch, and then it ties into the existing exhaust 2.5 inch, so we terminated here. And then we've added a new back box at the back because the one that was on the car was rattling, all the baffles had come out. So the screamer pipe's going to come off the wastegate there and then terminate down here somewhere out of the way. So it'll make a bit of a racket and some flames. But yeah, the Civic's got some nice kit on it. It's got a nice front end, all the tie rods, Nice suspension. Yeah, it's quite good. The back's got some trick suspension on as well. It's nice to see something different in for a change. Keep the Honda guys happy. Sounds quite nice. I'll see if I can get a video once it's finished, probably with the screamer pipe. At the minute we've also got this awesome Mini WRC replica. Just came in to get the alignment done. I was at a track day with this last week, or the week before last, sorry. Goes really well. 1600 turbo. Mark from Williams Performance has got it in, doing the alignment. So we're having a few issues with the handling, so they want to get the alignment sorted out. But yeah, it's a good bit of kit. Really good bit of kit. All little bells and whistles on it. Cup 2 tyres. Polycarb windows. It's got some huge AP brakes. 4 pots in it, yeah. It's a good bit of kit. I'll have to excuse the quality that the gimbal's broken, so I had to do it all by hand. Nice big intercooler. And brake ducts, put functional ones. It's got loads of little carbon bits everywhere. It's even got little tiny little gurneys at the front of the vents to disrupt the air a bit to help it come out. The rear spoiler's the same, that's got gurney flaps all over. Carbon fibre. Nice bit of kit. Lovely bit of kit, really. It's got a half cage in it. There's the intake for the big air scoop at the front. Diffuser is awesome. It's got like a nice diffuser. It's an awesome car. Nothing mini about a Mini these days, like, but that's a nice car. It's got a half cage. Should be really well set up now. Goes well. Makes an awesome noise. I've seen it on around Croft. So if you like your minis, you'll like this. So yeah, that's what we've got in so far. Civic. It's a new box that we'll put on because the original one was all baffles were all gone on it. It's all stainless system. We've just carried on from here up to the turbo. Excuse me. So back with our TT, the shop TT. The engine came out and we forged it. So it had the forged rods, new race bearings, forged pistons. It had been machined, this with the pistons, new rings. Sorry, the block had been honed, put new rings on the pistons, gapped them all, poured and polished the head. We fitted everything on the head's all Civic, so it's Civic valves, inlet valves, exhaust valves, double springs, different cams. Everything was new that's been fitted, all new oil pump, all the tensioners, the variable valve timing setup that's been replaced. What else has been done? All new belts, new bolts everywhere, different injectors, 1000cc injectors for now. It's going to be running the the G25-660 Turbo. You can just see the manifold down there. So it's all ready to go now. We just need to get the turbo on. We're waiting for new, because it's a different turbo, doesn't run the same lines as stock, so we've had to get new lines made up for the water feeds and the oil return oil feed. Yeah, we've got this new seat shield at the back. This is from Funk Motorsport. We actually supplied that on my website. We did a little video last week. We put a blowtorch on the back for a good few minutes, and we had our hand in front of it, and you couldn't even feel the heat on the other side, so hopefully that's going to stop a lot of the issues with wiring and brakes. So the brake lines run straight behind there. Obviously the master cylinder and the servo nodes down there, so we've done as much as we can to stop it from getting too hot. But we've got a few things coming for it now. We're going to try and get a bigger inlet, bigger throttle body. We've got a big intercooler there with a 3-inch inlet and outlet, so we're going to run 3-inch boost pipes, and we're going to do something special with the exhaust, the downpipe. Do the downpipe as big as we can get. We struggle to get too big because it goes down through the transfer box. Tiny little gap down here it has to go through, so we'll get there with that. So yeah, once that's done, I think inside's ready to go. It's all new brake lines. They've all been done. So we're going to do something fancy with the exhaust. We're going to try and make as much of it as we can. It's the big wing. Make as much of it as we can out of this 3.5-inch oval pipework. So just for comparison, this is 3-inch oval, 3.5-inch oval, 3.5-inch oval. This is your 3.5-inch round. So if I put the two side by side, you can see the difference you get. Which for us is going to be clearance. Really, we need to be as tight as possible up in the transmission tunnel, so you can appreciate from above the difference that makes. We'll see what happens with the sound. If the sound's a bit different, hopefully it wouldn't be an issue for flow. 3.5-inch exhaust will flow way more than what we can make power wise. We'll try and keep the boost pipes as big as we can get them as well, so we're not starving the turbo in and out. So the only issue now will be the engine. Engine should be fine for power with what we've done, but we'll see what we can do if we can max the turbo out. I'm going to try and fit a DSG gearbox as well, the DQ250. Just waiting to try and find one. So it's got the Ignitron ECU, so we're going to run everything together. Should be decent. I think if we can get anywhere near 500 brake for now, we'll be laughing. More than happy. And then the future plans are to go port meth, direct port meth injection, big meth tank on the back.